Hello and welcome to another special video review, and today we've got the Newage number 22 Reconnaissance Chimera. So yeah, this is a wordplay for camera, Chimera. So yeah, this is the Newage take on the reflector trio of spies, and yeah, I really love this set. It's one of the better ones so far we had. So yeah, here's the box. Real cool. We have the three Decepticon spies. On the side we have cool poses, I guess. On the back we have a mugshot with the three there, legal stuff. Not much else. So yeah, box is really small, nice, but let's not wasting time. Got stuff in here. So we have the trio right here. We have accessories. So we have really cool accessories actually. So pick this up. And empty the bag. Empty the bag. So first up we have the guns, and the guns are on sprues. So you just have a untangle. They are all three different also. Oh, that's pretty cool. So here's one gun. Just check out the others. Like I said, they're all three different. So here's the other one. Looks more like a sort of missile thingy. And we have a more squared up one. So yeah, we have these three. And we also get a tiny camera, which is pretty cool. I guess this goes in the hand of another Magic Square figure. Or theirs. Gonna be weird, but yeah, they can hold themselves. But yeah, the camera is really sweet. We have a peg right here, the peg in the ends. So yeah, really nice. Really dig this. And we have the instructions. Instructions are okay. I didn't really have any problems. And usually Newage doesn't have really good instructions, especially with the last review I made about Mista, or the movie Soundwave. But this one is actually decent. I did add one step that I didn't know how to transform, so I checked the instructions, and it helped, so that's okay. We do have also instructions here for the Kodak lens. Now the lens needs batteries. It doesn't come with batteries. A little bit disappointed, but understandable. But we do need batteries, and it shows how to place them. And we need LR1120H, and I don't know what those are. I don't own them, so unfortunately I won't have the electronic function. So yeah, I do have batteries, normal batteries, but AG8 LR1120H. Never heard of those, so unfortunately I don't have. Sorry. But yeah, here we have the trio. Let's open them up, and they look really damn cool. They're small. It's Newage, so boink. Stand up. And we have the lance. Alright, let's move the other side. Let's move the camera a little bit down so you can see better. So I have really cool figure, really nice looking sets. Obviously these two are pretty much identical, just sort of left, right, reversed panels and stuff, but they are identical, and the middle one is always a little bit different. But yeah, looks really damn cool. We have a nice head sculpt with the red eyes. Translucent green chests, nice metallic shutter. Really cool looking figure. They do have a little bit of backpack, but it's not that bad. The figure has a ball jointed head, so it can rotate. It hinders a little bit on the side, but it's okay. Ball joint arms, so they can swivel. Ball joint elbows. We do have a tiny swivel at the wrist, but this is for transformation. We do have rotation at the waist. The legs does the split. It's on a ball joint. This is on the swivel, and yeah, those are two swivels. And the leg can go up like this, can go down like this. The knee bends 90 degrees, a little bit more than 90 degrees. Do have a swivel at the upper thigh. The foot can go down and side. So yeah, they all have the same articulation, so yeah, pretty much the same engineering, just tiny difference. A little bit hard to stay. Alright. But yeah, the other ones are pretty much the same. Just the backpack is like left, right inverted. But that's pretty much it. This one has a more scared face. Kind of sad, scared face. And this one is more of a smiley face. So they all have a tiny different mugshot. And we have the lens. So yeah, like I said, I don't have the battery. You can pull this out. You have the light gimmick, and you have to unscrew these two screws. You pull the barrel out, and then you can change the batteries. And this is the speaker because it makes sounds. So what it does is when you press the button right here, it makes a shutter sound, and there's some light coming out right here. Kind of odd because light comes from the flash and not from the lens, but details. So yeah, pretty cool figures. Just gonna show quick comparison. Yep, we have the original Perfect Effect camera crew, or the demolition crew. I really love this. This is still one of my favorite. A lot of the reflector so far. Moving. Yeah, it's gonna be wide. We have the Magic Square one that recently came out. Now Magic Square looks a lot like them, like a lot, but there's huge differences. So I have the Magic Square, Newage, Perfect Effect, and we have the Hasbro's original ones. These are the toy looking ones, toy colored. Yeah, I also have the Papa Toys, but since they're just oversized, Perfect Effect, yeah, don't need them. But yeah, nice bunch of spies. Yep. Let's just remove the whole lot. Yep. There's too many of them. Wait. I just want to show like the Magic Square and the Newage, how similar they look. They all have like completely different transformation and all, but they look really similar. This one, the Newage is a little bit darker purple. This one is more like lilac purple. But overall, the robots all look the same almost. Yeah. Let's bring him forward a little bit. Point. Here's Newage Starscream. Oops, and Newage Megatron. So, yeah, pretty cool. They are pretty good size. I'm just curious, can we fit the Kodak in Megatron's hand, maybe? Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Move it. How about the other one? Do they fit in both? A little bit less. But it fits. So, really nice. Even Starscream, I guess. Oh yeah, it fits tighter than Starscream. So. This is a really cool accessory. I really love this. So, let's move these. Wait. Alright, let's do transformation. Transformation, not that complicated, but it's really nice. So, let's start off with this one. Like I said, they are all identical, so there's no really way to tell them apart. So maybe like this is they don't even have single names in the box, which is weird. But yeah, we have Spectra Spyglass, and Viewfinder. But besides Viewfinder, which has the shutter circle and stuff, there's no real way to differentiate them. No color differences or anything. And like I said, the instruction, no single names on them. It's kind of weird, but anyway, let's start with I guess this is Viewfinder. No, this is whatever. I all mixed them up. Viewfinder, Spyglass, Spectra. I guess Viewfinder is the middle one, so this would be Spyglass, which is the right one, and Spectra's on the left. Alright. Anyway, so yeah, you close the fist in like this. You want to raise the chest piece like this. Bring the arms up like this on the elbows, and then you close the arms in. Now notice there's tiny holes on the stomach, and they have tiny pegs on the wrists. So you want to bring them in and plug it in the hole, which is super freaking tiny. So we do the same thing on the other side. As you bring them together, you can see the forearm pegs onto each other. Like this. And now you have to peg the whole thing. Oh, it went in first. It's really hard, but yeah, it works. So now it's pegged in the stomach, in the forearm, and everything. So that's pretty good. Next up, you want to raise the backpack like this. Unfold it like this. And as you unfold it, you take this side with the screw and you flip it over like this. And then you can flip it all the way around. And then you open that flap up like this and put it forward like this. Next up, the legs. Straighten up the feet like this. And now comes the hard part. You need to open these panel ups, even with my long fingernails. Oh, okay, I got one. It's really hard, so you might want to use a tool. Yeah, I'm gonna use a tool. Where's my trusty knife? So yeah, this opened up like this. Bring the panel over on top of the foot like this. It will sort of connect, and then you close this panel in like this. So open this up, close it in, close this in, and then you peg the legs together, which will hold really tight. It's super hard to unpeg them, but yeah, they are tight. And now you put the knees, you put them on its knees like this. Voila. And then all you have to do is close the feet, and it will sort of peg onto the backpack like this. And all you have to do is close this panel. There's a peg right here that will plug into one of the leg, and there you go. We have the spyglass. I guess it's like a spyglass. So pretty much the same thing for Spectra. So lift the chest up like this. Close the fist, close the elbow, close these in, peg the arm together, like so, and then try to peg the tiny pegs of the stomach. Here's one, here's two. Alright, I got them. Like this. Open up the back panel, open up this panel, and now the screw is on the other side, like this, and then you rotate it. Move this around, close this in, flip this in. Then you come to the back, flip this panel out, and then you do the legs. So feet straighten up, open up this panel. I'm going to use my tool, because this panel is sort of locks in. So same thing here. Flip this open, close it in on the foot, and close the panel. Same thing on the other side. Close it in, close the leg, peg them together, put the robot on its knees, like this, peg it in, and then you close the feet in the back, like this, which fits perfectly, and then you close, and again, on the one side has a peg hole, flip it in. So now we have Spectra all done. And now we have viewfinder. So again, pretty much the same thing. Close the fists, close the elbow, close the fist, close the elbow, this. But this one has a different take on the backpack. So you need to open this up, flip it all the way up, and open this up like this. Like this. But first you want to also pull on the chest. So you take the chest and you pull it. It's really tight until it clips. It will clip at one point like this. And you do the same thing for the fists. So you bring them together, peg them as much as you can, like this. And then you try to plug it in. It also has the gimmick of the holes on the stomach. It looks good. So you have this. Now you close this over like this, and close this top over the head. That's it. Same thing for the legs now. They transform all identical. Like this. Flip the foot straight. Panel like this. Panel like this. Close it in. Close it in. Close the legs together. Voila. Again, robot on its knees, inside the legs, like this. Close the panel, the foot. Voila. 1, 2, and there you go. Viewfinder completed. And now you have to join them together. Now, first of all, you have this peg right here that will plug in this hole right here. And same thing on the other side. Start with Spectra, so that peg. So start with the one on the left, you'll see why. Peg it in as much as you can, so like this. And start with Spectra, because this one has a sort of mushroom pegged on that panel, which will clip on the other one. So make sure you clip in, and then dab it in. Bingo. So now it's all solidified and the Kodak is completed. Now it looks kind of empty right here, kind of odd, but that's where the lens come in. So you have two small peg and two other distance one. So you plug it in, and voila. And now it looks much better. So we have the Kodak all assembled. And yeah, the Kodak looks really damn nice. Really nice looking. But the back is a little bit robot kibble. Underneath it's not that bad. The back is But my main problem is with the heads. You can see them peeking at you. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do for the head. You can't rotate them. You can't put them up. They look even worse. But yeah, it's all you can do. So they always peek at you. Peek at you, not peek. No, anyway. Well, yeah, it looks really damn cool, though. It's a really nice Kodak. Another problem is that we don't have any storage for the pistols now. It's kind of disappointing. You can't even plug them anywhere. So yeah, really disappointing. But yeah, at least pretty much all the other ones, Kodak, the pistols all assemble into a tripod or something, but these doesn't, so disappointing. But yeah, the Kodak looks really nice. Really small. We cannot look through the lens, unfortunately. I know the G1 we could. I used to have the G1, and it was one of my favorite toys back when I was a kid. We could peek in, and it would peek out right here. It was cheap, but it was a good toy, so I really loved it. But this one, it's just a block with a lens, so but it's really cool. Like I said, it's one of the better Kodak trio of the reflector we've had so far. We do miss a bunch of stickers. Hopefully Toy Hacks will come up with theirs, but yeah, looks really nice. One of the better reflector we've had in years. So I can do a comparison with the other ones. So quick comparison, we have the original Hasbro right here, all assembled with a tripod and all. We have the Perfect Effect, my favorite so far, and we have Newage, the new Magic Square next to Newage. So you can see they're pretty similar, a little bit wider. The Magic Square is a bit wider, but they look similar. But this one is, the front is so much cleaner. The back is kibbled. This one, so-so, 50-50. But we do have the recognizable chest plates on it. But I don't know, man. The Newage is pretty much better. I don't have the lens for the Magic Square one because it didn't hold at all. It was just a horrible connecting mechanism for the lens, so I just removed it. So I don't want to lose it, so I just stored it. So I don't have the lens. It just have the button on here. But as you can see, still the Newage is far superior than the Magic Square. Top is kibble. At least we don't have the heads. That's grateful. The figures themselves looks more cartoon accurate. These ones are still pretty good in robot form. Kodak is far superior, but robot, they look pretty good. Look more cartoon. Now we have the Perfect Effect, which is my favorite. It's kibble. There's kibbles everywhere. But you know what? I still love Perfect Effects. The Kodak one. Still again in the back, full of kibbles, but all the accessories stores perfectly. It's such a great sets of figure. It's amazing. And we have the original Hasbro right here with all of the accessories on it. Again, all this accessories stores and have a use, but again, it looks more robotish. And yeah, it has the color, the toy colors. But yeah, now Newage still is one of the better ones of the reflector that we've had in a while. I highly suggest this if you to pick it up. It's a great set, fun. The transformation is nice. It feels solid, and it comes with the mini Kodak. I love this. I really love this. The weapon wise, I'm really disappointed they don't store anywhere, so it's pretty useless to me. So yeah, when I can't use items like such of the lens that couldn't attach, I store them. So pistols here are gonna be stored. Really disappointed, but yeah. I think the lens also has no use, which really irks me. But without the lens, it looks bad. The lens is needed for the Kodak mode, but this one without the lens, it still has its own, lens at the start. So this one still is a little bit better in Kodak mode, I guess, for this part. Even for the Perfect Effect, we can't remove the lens. It still has a lens right here, so it doesn't look as good, but it works. This one, the shutter is really small, so you really need to have the bigger Kodak lens on it to actually look like an actual Kodak. Even if we remove this one, it still has a tiny shutter. So yeah, still pretty good figure. I'm just gonna remove these. So yeah, still a really good figure. The Kodak looks amazing, even though it's a little bit parts forming with the lens. But yeah, the figure looks awesome. The transformation is great. The plastic quality feels so solid. Newage really hit it with this figure. Still not perfect, but yeah, we still have like 3 others: the Hasbro, Perfect Effect, and Magic Squares. And none of them are perfect, but my favorite still holds for the Perfect Effect one. It's such a fun set. Every single accessories has storage. The figures are great, posable and everything. Still one of my favorite, though they are not on scale or look cartoon accurate at all. It's more stylized. These are pretty good. So yeah, still, like I said, highly recommended. Fun, great figure. So yeah, I just keep repeating myself. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm gonna have tons of more reviews, especially this weekend. I'm waiting for a really huge package, so I can't wait to get it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.